everybody, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed professors, proud parents, accompanying family, dear guests, and of course, my fellow graduates. Congratulations on your graduation, everybody. Today, we celebrate the culmination of years of hard work. After many semesters of cramming, calculating, programming, stressing, and also caffeinating, we have finally graduated from the Technical University of Munich. Yes, we have done it. We have completed degrees in math, computer science, data science, and electrical engineering, all from the School of Computation, Information, and Technology, ready to take on the world. As you've heard, my name is Daniel Henke, and I'm honored to speak for the graduates of mathematics. It feels like yesterday that I was sitting in the first information meeting about studying at the TUM. Time flies, yet so much has changed so quickly. When so many in this room, including myself, started our degree in 2020, the world was a different place. It was COVID times, which meant that instead of meeting in person, we met in Zoom meetings and WhatsApp chats. We all dealt with this loneliness differently, based on our personality. Some did it by studying basically nonstop, others gamed and partied for hours. It was a strange time, but all of us were connected in one aspect, our love for mathematics. And I know, this love will not be shared by everybody in this room. Mathematicians only make up 76 of the 618 graduates here today, and that means we're only 12.29% of the graduates. And thinking about the 1,908 people present here today, that only leaves 3.98, so less than 4% of the room sitting right up here to my left that will actually cheer me on with my math jokes. Thank you, guys. And those are the only people where I know for sure that they're going to love math, because let's be honest, you kind of have to love math to pass a degree at the TUM. With this love, we started delving deep into the world of Bolzano Weierstrass and Cayley Hamilton. I still remember fondly the Zoom lectures with Professor Zimmer and the videos of Professor Kemper, in which he was teaching in an empty lecture hall with a short-sleeve, bright yellow summer shirt on, and we were watching it months later in cold December with the heat on. We were basically learning the Greek alphabet on the side and hoping to guess the weekly Moodle test correctly. And at the same time, we were solving integrals and determinants in our childhood bedrooms and small dorm rooms. We had laughs in online Meet Our Profs and enjoyed each other's companies with Among Us and Zoom scavenger hunts and tried to make the most of it. When classes returned to campus, I finally understood what it meant to live as a student. I got the chance to go down the Parabola slide for the first time in the ME building, which was definitely part of the reasons why I applied to the TUM. I got to see Europe's widest chalkboard in person and experience the beauty of long Mensa queues. We students also grew together. Friend groups connected and developed in person. Events started up again, and we finally understood why math is considered a team sport, taking on the biggest trials yet. We bachelor students took on the challenge of the third semester with the all-original Analysis 3, Numeric, and EVS, while master students battled through even more challenging courses. These were testing time, leading to many of us asking ourselves, why are you studying mathematics? This question, beyond just something we asked ourselves in the toughest of times, was also common for us at every introduction. I'm sure most of the 4% of math graduates right here to my left understand and relate to the struggles of explaining studying math to our extended family and other friends. We not only had to explain why we liked it, but even more difficulty, what it is truly about. Because it's not just about numbers and doing calculations. The key is logical problem solving. And this toolkit, as I and Vincent before me called it, is something I acquired here at the TUM, all of us. It's a way of thinking, it's a way of approaching problems and looking at what is given and drawing conclusions, trying not to make logical fallacies, and explaining and arguing in a way that there can't be any doubt about its correctness and truth. And beyond the analytical skills, the time at the TUM has taught us resilience with the magic keyword that I'm sure all the math graduates know of, frustration tolerance. We had to have a lot of it, sitting there for hours, trying to solve the last math problem in time. It was incredibly hard in the moment, but persistence helped us grow to who we are today. Lastly, change, or the speed of change, is something that I and probably most all graduates at the TUM entirely learned all too well. So much has changed in the time since I've been here. When I enrolled, the chancellor was Angela Merkel, the Champions League winner was Bayern Munich, and ChatGPT was simply a research project, not yet known to the public. The TUM as well has undergone so many changes. From a faculty of math to a school of CIT, from a new and rudimentary math bachelor to a more refined and updated one, from 7 overlapping math masters to 4 streamlined programs. The TUM, just like everything around us, moves very quickly and has prepared us for an ever-changing and ever-evolving world. Technological advances are happening at lightning speed, changing the landscape of both business and academia. As we step out into the world, with our degrees, I challenge each of us to be optimistic and to make a difference. If not now, who? If not us, who? If not now, when? In the words of John F. Kennedy, which unfortunately I kind of badgered, the world needs to have our problem-solving abilities, and we can make a difference. I truly believe that. We have the toolkit and the resilience to keep up with the change in the world and to inspire it ourselves today. But with all this change and with all the momentum we have, I think there's also incredible value in relishing in the moment, taking in what we've achieved so far, and being mindful of where we're at. It's too easy to get lost in the whirlwind of the world. I do so myself too often. Therefore, pause from time to time, taking moments of gratitude and appreciation for the now and here is key. Say thank you to the people around you and that were part of your journey and who helped you grow. And I will make a start here. I want to thank all the professors for all the opportunities they gave us to have an amazing education here. I want to thank the staff, especially the student advisory and InfoPoint staff, for their tireless support over the years. I want to thank my friends and my fellow students for creating memories of a lifetime. I thank my family, especially my mother, for their love and for cheering me on in following my passions here at the TUM. And lastly, I want to especially thank my father, who never had the chance to see me at the TUM, yet feels ever present in my life and my heart today. So, before we become change makers of the future, or even of today, let's take this milestone to be grateful and to be mindful. Let's push pause and enjoy this evening. As Ferris Bueller in his famous Day Off nicely said, life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. So appreciate this moment. Take it in. Look around. Enjoy the company of your friends and family here and celebrate what you've achieved. Because this moment will pass quickly, so make sure not to miss it. Thank you.